Math 5, Quarter 1, Week 6, Lesson 1, Milk Base. Let's learn about visualizes multiplication of fraction using models and multiplies fraction and another fraction. Hello kids, it's me, Teacher Frel. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and hit the notification bell for the latest video. You can also follow my Facebook page, Teacher Frel TV. Welcome back kids! For today's lesson in Math 5, we will discuss about visualizes multiplication of fraction using models and multiplies fraction and another fraction. After going through this lesson, you are expected to visualize multiplication of fraction using models and multiply fraction and a whole number and another fraction. You can use area model to develop understanding the concept of multiplying fractions as well as to find the product of two common fractions. To discuss about this lesson, we will do our first activity, Learning Task 1. Illustrate the following fractions. Letter A. This model shows 2/3, 3 equal parts which is the denominator and 2 shaded parts which is the numerator. 1, 2, 2/3. Letter B. 7/9. This model shows 7/9. This rectangle is divided into 9 equal parts and the shaded parts are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7/9. Letter C. 10/12. This model shows 10/12. It is divided into 12 equal parts and the shaded parts are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10/12. Letter D. 8/12. This model shows 8/12. This rectangle is divided into 12 equal parts and the shaded part is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8/12. Letter E. 4/5. This model shows 4/5. 5 equal parts and the shaded part is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4/5. Letter F. 8/6. This fraction is improper fraction. That means the numerator is greater than the denominator. Because the numerator is greater than the denominator, draw 2 rectangles and each rectangle is divided into 6 to show the denominator. Then shade 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8/6. Letter G. 9/4. This fraction is also improper fraction. 9/4. Because numerator is greater than the denominator, we have to draw 3 rectangles with 4 equal parts to show 9/4. Then shade 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9/4. Letter H. 2 and 8/10. This is a mixed fraction. For this mixed fraction, we have to draw 3 rectangles with 10 equal parts. The 10 equal parts is the denominator. So the first 2 rectangles with 10 equal parts and 10 shaded parts represents the whole number. 2 whole. And the third rectangle shows 8/10. The 8 shaded part is the numerator 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8/10. 2 whole, 2 rectangle, and 8 tenths, which is the third rectangle. Read and analyze. Observe the visualization of the problem. Letter A. It takes 3/5 hours to read a book. How many hours will it take him to read 3 books? We used to multiply 3 by 3/5 to get the total number of hours. This model shows 3/5, 5 equal parts, and 3 shaded parts. 3/5. 1, 2, 3. 3/5. Then draw another rectangles that shows 3/5. Next, multiply 3 times 3/5 or 3 times 3 over 5. So 3 times 3 equals 9. Then copy the denominator 5, 9/5. Then illustrate or use model to show 9/5. 9/5. 9/5 is improper fraction. We have to change it to mixed number to get the lowest term. First, divide 9 by 5. 9 divided by 5 equals 1, remainder 4. So 1 is the whole number, then the remainder 4 is the numerator, then copy 5. That is denominator. The answer is 1 and 4/5. Therefore, it takes 1 and 4/5 hours to read 3 books. Letter B. Multiply 2/3 by 1/2 or 2/3 times 1/2. First, multiply the numerator. 2 times 1 equals 2. Then, multiply the denominator. 3 times 2 equals 6. 2, 6. Then, simplify 2, 6. Get the lowest term. First, we have to find the GCF of 2 and 6. So, the GCF is 2. 2 divided by 2 equals 1. And 6 divided by 2 equals 3. The answer is 1/3. Now, let us use model. 2/3. Then combine 1/2. This is 1/2. And now this model shows 2, 6. The light blue shows 2, which is the numerator. And it is equally divided into 6. So that is 2, 6. Or, in lowest term, 1/3. It is easy to multiply fractions by a whole numbers and another fraction. Start by turning your mixed fractions or whole numbers into improper fractions. Then multiply the numerators of both improper fractions. Multiply the denominators and simplify your result. For letter C, multiply 2 whole number, 5 and 1/2, and 1/3. First, change the whole number to fraction. The whole number is 2. Change it into fraction or 2 over 1. Next, change the mixed fraction to improper fraction. The mixed fraction is 5 and 1/2. Change this into improper fraction. How to change? Multiply the whole number and the denominator. 5 times 2 equals 10, then add the numerator. Plus 1 equals 11 over 2. Copy the denominator. Third, multiply the numerators and the denominator of the whole number, improper fraction, and the remaining fraction. So the whole number is 2 over 1. The improper fraction is 11 over 2, and the other fraction or the remaining fraction is 1/3. Multiply them. 2 times 11 equals 22 times 1 equals 22. Then multiply the denominator. 1 times 2 equals 2 times 3 equals 6. So the answer is 22 over 6. Fourth, change the answer into mixed fraction if possible and simplify your answer. Change 22 over 6 into mixed number. To change this, divide 22 by 6. 22 divided by 6 equals 3. Remainder 4. So 3 is the whole number, which is the answer, and the remainder 4 is the numerator. Then copy the denominator 6. So the answer is 3 and 4, 6. Now, simplify. To simplify or to get the lowest term, find the GCF of 4 and 6. So the GCF of 4 and 6 is 2. 4 divided by 2 and 6 divided by 2. First copy the whole number 3. 4 divided by 2 equals 2 and 6 divided by 2 equals 3. So the answer is 3 and 2/3. Learning task 2. Visualize the following multiplication of fraction. Number 1. 3 times 1/2. Draw 3 rectangles and divide them into 2 equal parts to show 1/2. Now multiply 3 times 1 equals 3 over 2. And now draw a model for 3 over 2. Draw 2 rectangles and shade 3 parts like this. And now, because 3 halves is improper fraction, change this into mixed number. So divide 3 by 2. 3 divided by 2 equals 1. Remainder 1. So the answer is 1 and 1/2. The first rectangle represents 1 whole and the second rectangle represents 1/2. 1 and 1/2. Number 2. 3 times 2/4. Let's draw 3 rectangles. 1, 2, 3. And divide each rectangles into 4 equal parts. Then shade 2 parts like this to show 2/4. And now multiply 3 times 2 equals 6 over 4. And then to show 6 over 4, draw 2 rectangles like this. Then shade 6 parts. So 6/4 is improper fraction. Change this into mixed number. 6 divided by 4 equals 1. 1 is the whole number. There will be a remainder 2. So 2 will be the numerator and copy the denominator 4. So the answer is 1 and 2/4. So for the second model, the first rectangle shows 1 whole and the second rectangle shows 2/4. 1 and 2/4. Number 3. 4 times 1/3. Draw 4 rectangles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then divide them into 3 equal parts with 1 shaded part. 1/3, 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. Multiply 4 times 1 equals 4/3. This is improper fraction. This model shows 4/3. Change 4/3 into mixed number. The answer is 1 and 1/3. So the second model shows 1 whole and 1/3. Number 4. 4/6 times 1/2. This model shows 4/6. 6 equal parts and 4 shaded parts. The color of the shaded part is red times 1/2. The color of the shaded part is blue. So multiply the numerator and the denominator. 4 times 1 equals 4. 6 times 2 equals 12. 4 12s. To illustrate 4 12s, combine 4/6 and 1/2. The combination of red and blue is violet. The violet part is the 4 shaded part of 4 12s. Now, simplify. Get the lowest term. To get the lowest term, find the GCF of 4 and 12, which is 4. 4 divided by 4 equals 1, and 12 divided by 4 equals 3. So the answer is 1/3. Number 5. 2/3 times 1/3. 2 times 1 equals 2. 3 times 3 equals 9. 2 9s. Combine 2/3 and 1/3. So the combination of red and blue is violet, which represents 2 9s. Learning task 3. Visualize the following multiplication of fraction using models, then solve. Number 1. 7 9s times 5 8s. 7 times 5 equals 35. 9 times 8 equals 72. Then combine 7 9 and 5 8. The combination of yellow and blue is green. The green shaded part is 35 over 72. Number 2. 4 eighths times 7 eighths. 4 times 7 equals 28. 8 times 8 equals 64. Then combine to illustrate 28 over 64. 4 8 and 7 8. So the green shaded part is 28 over 64. Number 3. 6 tenths times 3 eighths. 6 times 3 equals 18. Then 10 times 8 equals 80. Then combine 6 10 and 3 eighths to illustrate 18 over 80. The green shaded part is 18 over 80. Then get the lowest term. The lowest term is 9 over 40. Number 4. 4 times 5, 6. When using model for this fraction, draw 4 rectangles, represent as 4. And each rectangle is divided into 6 with 5 shaded parts. 4 times 5 equals 20 over 6. This fraction is improper fraction. Change this into mixed number. 20 divided by 6 equals 3, remainder 2. So the answer is 3 and 2 6. The illustration for this mixed number is this: 3 and 2 6. Or the lowest term is 3 and 1/3. Number 5. 5 7 times 6 sevens. 5 times 6 equals 30. 7 times 7 equals 49. To show the model of 30 over 49, combine 5 sevens and 6 7. So the green shaded part is 30 over 49. Number 6. 2 fifths times 4 eighths. 2 times 4 equals 8. 5 times 8 equals 40. To show the model for 8 over 40, combine 2 fifths and 4 eighths. So the green shaded part is 8 over 40. The lowest term is 1/5. Learning task 3. Multiply the following fraction. Number 1. 6 7 times 1 7 times 5 equals 6 times 1 times 5 equals 30. Then 7 times 7 equals 49. The answer is 30 over 49. Number 2. 4 8 times 2 6 times 6 equals 4 times 2 times 6 equals 48. 8 times 6 equals 48. 48 over 48 is equals to 1. Number 3. 3 fourths times 5 sevenths times 3 equals 3 times 5 times 3 equals 45. 4 times 7 equals 28. The answer is 45 over 28. This is improper fraction. Change this to mixed fraction. So the mixed fraction is 1 and 17 over 28. Number 4. 2/3 times 1/5 times 4 equals 2 times 1 times 4 equals 8. 3 times 5 equals 15. So the answer is 8 over 15. Number 5. 1/6 times 5 eighths times 2 equals 1 times 5 times 2 equals 10. 6 times 8 equals 48. 10 over 48. Get the lowest term. The lowest term is 5 over 24. Number 6. 2/3 times 4/5 times 8 equals 2 times 4 times 8 equals 64. 3 times 5 equals 15. 64 over 15. This is improper fraction. Change this to mixed number. 64 divided by 15 equals 4 and 4 15. Number 7. 2/3 times 1/4 times 9 equals 2 times 1 times 9 equals 18. 3 times 4 equals 12. So this is improper fraction. Change to mixed number. 18 divided by 12 equals 1 and 6/12. And the lowest term is 1 and 1/2. Number 8. 3/8 times 7/9 times 2 equals 3 times 7 times 2 equals 42. 8 times 9 equals 72. 42 over 72. Simplify. Get the lowest term. The lowest term is 7/12. Number 9. 2/5 times 3/6 times 4 equals 2 times 3 times 4 equals 24. 5 times 6 equals 30. Simplify. Get the lowest term. The lowest term is 4/5. Number 10. 1/2 times 3/4 times 5 equals 1 times 3 times 5 equals 15. 2 times 4 equals 8. 15 over 8. Change this to mixed number. 15 divided by 8 equals 1 and 7/8. Remember, it's easy to multiply fractions by a whole numbers and another fraction. Start by turning your mixed fractions or whole numbers into improper fractions. Then multiply the numerators of both improper fractions. Multiply the denominators and simplify your result. So kids, are your all answers correct? Wow! Good job! So kids, I hope you learn a lot from this lesson. Until our next topic, bye-bye kids! Thanks for watching!